little butterflies, welcome back to my channel Butterfly MUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes, I'm the face behind Butterfly MUA, and if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button because every little helps. And if you're not new, hi, welcome back. So today's video is hopefully going to be a quick, short and sweet one, and it's going to be this month's faves and fails. So I like to do this every so often, look through my makeup, see what I'm actually picking up quite regularly and what I'm not, what I don't like, what is not for me at the moment. So I have a little bit of a mixture. I haven't got loads because I was like, I want it to be quite a shortish video, but the ones that really stand out to me I have grabbed. So I'm going to start on the negative and start with the fails, and then I'll move on to the positives, so bear with. So my first two fails are both mascaras. So the first one was the W7 Absolute Lashes. I believe it's meant to be a dupe for the Benefit mascara. This I opened to use on a video and it was dry. It was dead. It was gone. And like, I hadn't even used it before. I mean, I might have opened it maybe when I first bought it to have a look at the brush. I can't remember, but even then, I've got a Primark mascara that I opened a year and a half ago that I need to declutter. I haven't used, but it still has juice. This one I bought just after Christmas or around Christmas time, and it was empty. It's dead. It's got nothing in it. So this one is definitely a fail because it did absolutely nothing. The second mascara, I'm actually really sad because I won a competition and I won loads of makeup and this mascara came in it, and I want to love it because I really like the way it makes my lashes look. Like, it can make my lashes look absolutely lovely. I have got it on today because I'm gonna put it in a project pan because I want to use it, because I don't want it going to waste, but at the same time it has its problems. So like I said, I really like the way it makes my lashes look. It makes them look fluffy, it makes them look long. It really does its job that way, but it flakes like mad. It absolutely flakes like crazy. I will put it on and within like an hour I've got flakes all down here. It imprints up here, which I've never had that before because my lashes are not the longest. They are usually short, stubby and grumpy. And this really does give them volume and lengthening, but it's the whole flaking situation, and it's like a weird formula that doesn't fully dry down properly. Like, I put it on and when it flakes I will grab like my spoolie brush and I will go to like flick it off my face and it will just go black line where it's not fully dry, and this will be like 2 hours after applying it, which is really frustrating. So I kind of love it to hate it, but it is in my fails because although I like the look, I can't stand the flaking. I can't do it. It's really annoying. So yeah, that's a fail. So my next fail, and I really hope I haven't put this in my last one, but I really can't remember, but I've left it in my fails box and I've not put it with my other fails. Like, I've got a fails box and I put like 2 bags in there, one that I need to do in another video, one that I've already done but I'm keeping in case I ever want to do a video of makeup I hate. So this one, this is the Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint in the shade Light. I can't make this work for me. Now, it's not that it's too light because I go for really light foundations and BB creams anyway, but this, it just doesn't blend out on my skin. I have tried using a brush, I have tried using a sponge, I've tried using my fingers and like massaging it in and then going in with the sponge after. I've tried loads of different ways to try and get this to work, and for me it just looks really patchy. You can just see it sitting on my skin, like it doesn't look nice. It just looks like I've caked my face in makeup and left it. So I don't like this. I don't get on with it. It's such a shame because you get so much product in here and I love like a dewy makeup look. Like, I usually have really dry skin. Lately it's been quite oily, I think due to medication that I'm taking, but you know, normally my skin's quite dry and I want that dewy look, but this just, oh, I nearly broke it. But this just didn't do it for me. It looked absolutely awful, so it's definitely a fail, which is such a shame because I love Revolution, and I'm sorry, Revolution. And the next thing that is a fail is the Soph lip kit from Revolution. So it's a fail in the sense that it's hard to explain. I like the lip liner and I do like the balm. The only thing for me is the design of the packaging is a bit of a flaw. So I've left my other one downstairs and I'm too lazy to go get it. But because this sort of formula is really soft, mine has broken at the base already on my other one. I will put a picture on the screen so you can actually see the one I'm meant to be talking about. And I also feel like the amount of product you get in the balm is not really enough for the amount of product you get in the lip liner. So the trick is to wear the lip liner as like a lipstick and then put the balm over the top, so it makes like a nice balmy dewy lip but looks a bit lipsticky. And while I like the idea and I like the concept and I do actually like the liner, for me the balm is just too soft and it's fragile and it breaks. I think I would just prefer like a normal balm in a pot. Also it's chunkier, so it's a bit more stable. Yeah, so that is my real only qualm with it. Other than that, it is actually a nice product. I do like wearing it, but you just have to be really gentle with it. Plus, like I said, you don't actually get that much product in. So that is it fully wound up. I've used this one a handful of times. The other one I've used a lot more and it's already sort of working its way down, so it won't last very long at all. And for £8 from Revolution, it's a little bit on the dearer side, I think. Personally, I think if it'd been a £5 I might not grumble so much, but other than that it's okay. The packaging, I'm not being horrible. Okay, so I think that's it for my fails this month. I'm not overly grumpy with my makeup this month. Most of it of what I've tried I've liked. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the makeup that I have been enjoying this month and is definitely my favourites. So the first one I have is the Misguided Instant Vacay Bronzer Duo. So I really like this because you can mix the two together and sort of make your own personalised shade, or you can use the darker side or the lighter side to sort of powder if you really wanted to. I like to mix the two together. I'm not overly bronzed today, it's really gloomy outside, I just wasn't feeling it. But I do really enjoy this, I like the formula, it's a really nice sort of sun-kissed glow. So yeah, absolutely loving this. My favourite foundation at the moment has to be the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid in Natural Ivory. So like I said, I go for really light foundation shades. I'm wearing it today. I really enjoy this. This for me gives me like a real like dewy natural glow, but I can mattify it down if I use the right setting spray, and then, you know, if I want a more matte look I can get it. But I really like this at the moment, and actually I've liked it for some time. I first found it at the beginning of the first lockdown when I needed foundation for work, and this was the only one the supermarket had at the time. So yeah, I grabbed this and I fell in love, and I've used it pretty much ever since. Whenever I need to buy a new one, I mean, I did try the Charlotte Tilbury one just after Christmas, but when that ran out I bought more of this one instead of the Charlotte Tilbury one. Although I liked it, this one is my favourite, I like it. And sticking with Maybelline is the Fit Me Concealer in the shade, does it have a shade name? It's a really pale one. I think I must have like scrubbed off the shade, but it says 05 at the top. So yeah, I actually really like this concealer. It is a very heavy duty, like it's quite a heavy concealer. So if you need to cover up blemishes or dark eye bags, this is going to do the job perfectly. But it is quite heavy. You could possibly even get away with just wearing this and sort of blending it out as like a lesser foundation if you really wanted to. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this one at the moment. So I have two eyeshadow palettes, both from Revolutions. The first one is the new Soph Super Spice palette. So if you watch my channel, you might know that when this first came out, I wasn't overly wowed. I was a little bit like, But after doing a 1 week 1 palette review on it, I have actually come to really enjoy this palette. It's a nice colourful yet neutral toned palette. I have been reaching for it quite a lot, so I thought it definitely needs to be put into my faves this month. This white shade I think I'm going to run out of first because I use it quite a lot to just sort of blend out any harsh lines and like make colours more pastel. So really like this palette. And the next palette is the newest collaboration with Revolution, although I think they've just released another one as I'm speaking, so it could just not be the newest collab. But this is the Revolution times Bratz collection. This is the Yasmin eyeshadow palette. This is stunning. I love it. It's got some of the best formula in there from Revolution. I have really enjoyed playing with this. I do want to do a 1 week 1 review palette sort of thing on this, but I haven't got around to doing that just yet. But yeah, absolutely love this. The formula's beautiful, absolutely stunning. Really enjoying this. And sticking with Bratz, I have the Yasmin like lip crayon. This I really enjoy. So obviously the Soph one I wasn't too impressed with, but this is a different formula. This is like a lipstick in a crayon format. I really like it. It has beautiful pigmentation. It is solid enough that it's not going to break in the packaging unless you sort of whip it across the front room or something. It has really good lasting power. I do say when it goes on it feels quite creamy and soft, and then as it sort of dries down it becomes more like matty powdery feeling, but it does have lasting powder, but it does have lasting power. So I do really like this. I think it is a great little lipstick and I would actually like the rest of them, but yeah. So yeah, like this. I think I mentioned this one in my last month's favourites. This is the Relove Fantasy palette. As you can see, I've loved it so much, I've hit pan on that shade, and I think I'm pretty close to hitting pan on the pink and the purple. It's just a really nice handy little palette that you can just grab, whack on your eyes, and you haven't got to think about it. So yeah, I really love this. It is definitely one of my favourites and I keep reaching for it, so definitely making an appearance again. And I'm really enjoying a moisturiser at the moment, and this is the Olay 7-in-1. My nan gave it to me because I used up all my moisturiser, and I was like, oh, I need to go to town and buy some more or order some from Revolution. She was like, I've got some. It was like a 3 for 2. She said, I've got 2 left, so she said if you take one it's not really going to affect me. So I was like, okay, thanks nan. So she gave me this one to try, and I actually really like it. It sits really well onto my makeup. It doesn't make my makeup slide around. I really like this. Like, there's something about it that my skin is really enjoying at the moment, and it does have like different anti-aging things to it, which I'm gonna need now I'm in my 30s, and it has SPF 30. So as we're going into summer, I think this is a great way to add a little bit of extra SPF to your skincare routine. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this, so thank you Nanny. And I do just want to give a special mention to something, because obviously I've only tried this out today, but I'm so wowed by it that I really want to mention it. But obviously I haven't fully tested it to its potential, but I love it, and that is Haus Laboratories from Lady Gaga. My whole makeup look today is pretty much Lady Gaga, and I have really enjoyed it, like really enjoyed it. So the liquid eyeshadow I absolutely love. It's not done any crumbling or creasing. The lip gloss is a really nice, just sort of my lips but better lip gloss. The eyeliner is perfection, and the face lace wing armour, like that is such a good cheat for doing a wing. So yeah, I really like these. I just wanted to give them a special mention because obviously I've only just tested them out, but I have really enjoyed these and I think they deserve a mention. So well done, Lady Gaga, they're awesome. So yeah, that is my faves and fails for this month. Let me know in the comments, have you got any of these? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know because I would absolutely love to hear from you. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.